Hello everyone and welcome to this track guide at the Buddh circuit in India. Okay, so jumping straight in then, we're going to get a nice wide entry into this last corner in order to launch ourselves and straighten the car early for this next lap. Okay, so opening KERS and DRS then as early as possible, keeping DRS fully activated all the way along the straight and KERS up until the start finish line. So braking just before the 100 meter board then, and getting a nice apex on the curb as much as possible, and then running it out wide as much as we can onto that curb, but not enough so we get a penalty. DRS wide open again, braking between the 100 meter boards and 50 meter boards. I did miss my apex ever so slightly in that corner, but it wasn't too bad. Again, running out a little bit wide on that curb, but again probably a little bit too wide than I should have been, but that was caused by missing my apex a little bit. So using most of my KERS and keeping DRS wide open all the way down this very long back straight. We're hitting the rev limiter fairly early, braking bang on the 150 meter board. Keep it out wide for as long as you can, and don't go too. I went a little bit too close to the apex there, as it is rather bumpy, so you need to turn in a little bit later than I did there. But that was pretty good. So using the rest of the KERS down this little straight, DRS wide open, braking halfway along that curb into fourth gear, keep it as much as possible down into third, a little bit of a brake onto this next little corner. DRS wide open, manually shutting it for this, and then just tap on the brakes down into fourth gear for this next section. DRS wide open once again, up in sixth gear, and then braking down into fourth gear. So just keep a nice consistent speed, open DRS as early as you can, and manually shut it again, and maybe tap on the brakes if you need to into that next corner. DRS open once again, and braking into this next corner, down into fourth gear, and full throttle all the way through this next corner, but be prepared to correct it on exit as it will kick the car out a little bit. DRS open again for this next corner, braking down into third gear, just be patient with that next corner. So DRS wide open once again into this last corner, braking just as you get to the curb on the right hand side there. Avoid that curb on the left as it will kick the rear out, and then full throttle towards the line, DRS wide open. And there we go, and a 25.4. Not a bad lap, could have definitely been faster, but it was about 2 seconds off the world record, so it certainly wasn't the fastest, but it wasn't bad at all. So there we go then. That was a track guide at India. Next will be a Grand Prix at India to celebrate this weekend's Grand Prix in India. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.